Beverley. It's so lovely to see you. Thanks for coming in.
Morning, it's a pleasure.
Hello, you.
Just like this is the most remarkable story.
Incredible.
Rosetta was, without doubt, one of the most important pioneers in rock music, in gospel music, that maybe people haven't ever heard of.
No.
That's right. She was this icon, this legend that most people are like, I don't know who that is. You know, the name passes them by. But she was one of the founding mothers.
Yeah.
She's the Mount Rushmore of the architects of rock and roll. Absolutely. Not only because of her way of swinging with her guitar, but she revolutionised gospel music and gave us what is modern gospel. So she was influenced right across the board. She was such a powerful woman. Incredible life story.
And she went on to influence all these powerful men. I've got to say, Bev, I didn't know about her. So last night when I disappeared down this rabbit hole. She was incredible. She influenced Elvis Presley and Johnny Cash and Chuck Berry.
Little Richard. It goes on.
She did like a whole thing where the third time she got married, she sold tickets to her wedding at a stadium. What was the stadium called?
The Griffith Stadium.
That's it. And 20,000 people, and she got married there and did a concert at the same time.
The first ever stadium gig, that was her.
And that was her wedding.
Music, and that was her wedding.
Amazing.
She got married to husband number 3.
That was the precursor to a Hello magazine.
But imagine, though, if it hadn't been like the 30s and 40s and it wasn't in segregated America and she wasn't black and a woman, imagine how many tickets she would have... She would have been like the Taylor Swift of today.
Oh, and then some.
And then some.
And then some. I mean, there's a direct line between her and Tina Turner, for example, another stadium rock soul legend. It goes on. This woman had so much influence and it was so far-reaching. And I'm just thrilled to be able to tell something of her story in this show, Marie and Rosetta.
Yeah, and it's a two-hander.
It's a two-hander.
Right? It's just the two of you on stage.
That's right.
For the whole thing.
For the whole thing, there's myself playing Sister Rosetta, and then Ndombizodwa Ndlovu, who is playing Marie Knight, who was her duet partner, and, I mean, their duets were legendary. So we have a night in 1946 in Mississippi where Sister Rosetta has spied Marie Knight, who was an opening act for the great Mahalia Jackson, gospel legend, and has said, I'll definitely nick that girl because she's amazing, but how are we going to work together? Is it going to work? I think she'd be perfect to help me get back into the church's good books because the churches had thrown her out because she was making music that swung, you know, the devil's music. So... she was out of favour, so she thought Marie would help her get back in. And so we find them at this point where they're going to go on stage for the first time. Is it going to work? How's it going to work? And then in so doing, we uncover their lives, their loves, their losses, and, of course, the songs, which are just incredible.
Is it slightly terrifying, though? Having to be this person who's a real person, right?
Yes.
So there's a sense of responsibility.
Exactly that.
And also the fact that it's just the two of you on stage the whole time.
I was like, yeah, I want to play Sister Rosetta. Oh, my God, she's amazing. What have I just done? What have I done? There's nowhere to hide.
No.
There's a lot of dialogue. Didn't you post on your Instagram, you and your partner, sort of, he was helping you with the dialogue on holiday?
Me and James were there on holiday, you know, the ocean's there, it's all lovely, and we were reading the lines back and forth.
Just trying to fix.
Just trying to get this huge piece into my brain. Thank God it's in there now. It's there now.
Yes.
Have you got it? Have you got it?
I've got it now.
So you've done the previews. Preview was last night. You were doing preview last night?
Previews started this week, preview again tonight, and then tomorrow is the big opening night, the big press night, where everybody will come down and tell me their opinion.
And they'll love it.
Yes,
I'm
of
sure
course
they
they
will
will.
love it,
I hope
Beverley.
so.
Listen, you're used to massive you hosted the Olivier Awards as well,
Yes.
right? Was that not slightly terrifying? Because I always
Oh,
think
yeah.
that when you do something like that and you look out over the audience and you're like, oh, there's Kate Blanchett and there's Eddie Redmayne, and is it not slightly terrifying?
It was completely terrifying. Thank God for Billy, because he was like, girl, I've done this so many times. You know how he talks, he's like a preacher. And he's so used to hosting.
Yeah.
So I was like, Billy, help me through this. You'll be fine, girl, I know you. And thank God, the first thing we did was get out there and sing.
Yes.
That instantly relaxed me.
And then you're at home.
Yeah.
And then I was
You're on
like,
the
right,
stage.
I know what I'm doing now, I'm all right.
Did you
Sung.
and Billy do a single together as well?
Have.
Ah,
Yes.
what did you do?
We recorded a song called Never Say Never, which is doing really well. I'm very pleased. It's just a really soulful ballad, and it's just gorgeous.
How fab.
It was so nice that a relationship that came from us hosting the Oliviers continued into music, which we both loved, and has now continued into a lovely friendship.
Gorgeous.
So very, very happy.
So where can people see Marie and Rosetta?
I'm currently at the Rose Theatre in Kingston upon Thames. It's not too far from the capital. And then I do a week at home in Wolverhampton.
Yeah.
I'm
That'd be
really, really
amazing.
chuffed. The last time I was on that stage, I was 12.
No.
And that's right. And Sister Rosetta Tharpe played Wolverhampton. So for me, that was like, oh, my God. And then finally, in July, I go to the Chichester Theatre, the Minerva Theatre, which is part of the Festival Theatre there.
Lovely.
So very, very exciting.
And you're going to be on the road with Gary Barlow.
I am.
And Michael Bublé
Michael
as well.
Bublé.
Busy lady.
Barlow and the Boob.
Barlow and Boob.
I know.
What a time to be alive. Beverley, it's so lovely to have you come in. And we know that you were just saying you got excited because you follow Niall. You've been following Niall, our
my
dog
God.
rescuer, and Tina, his dog. I mean, you yourself have experienced a dog that's changed your life.
Yes, I have. And I'm so thrilled to meet a man who, in changing the lives of so many thousands of dogs, has changed his own life. And it all started with Tina. And I know that feeling. I've been there. I was terrified of dogs, and then Blue, my sister-in-law's dog, changed my life. So
Fabulous.
He's doing wonderful things.
Yeah. Beverley, thank you so much for popping by. It's so
Thank
nice
you.
to see you
Yeah,
always.
I'm in Rosetta Tharpe.
Oh, yes.
She's cool.
Hello. Thank you for visiting our This Morning YouTube channel. We upload tons of new content every single day. So hit the subscribe button, like all the videos, and don't miss out. We'll see you in the morning.